Hi there, Aquarius, and welcome to your reading for October 2022. I took a break and didn't do any readings in September. There's a lot of planets in retrograde, and I'm doing this currently on the new moon. So hopefully going forward, we'll just go ahead. So thanks so much for joining me. If you do like these videos, please like, share, and subscribe. And the cards that we're going to look at first is just the overall energy of the month of October for you here, Aquarius. And we have work through your fears, new moon in Scorpio. So you could be harboring a lot of fears in October or going into October, and hold your vision, the full moon. So, you know, maybe if you hold your vision and by the full moon, the next full moon, which would be 14 days, I guess, from today-ish, give or take. Sorry, I don't know the dates, but yeah, you know, potentially that could resolve if you hold your vision. But we'll read from these cards, get a little bit more detail about that. So your reading is general. I'm going to look at all the different areas of career, home, finance, relationships, and the outcomes for the month of October, plus give you some advice. I will get clarifier cards as well. So, and I'm using the Zombie Tarot because it's the month of Halloween for October. So here we go. So the first area we're going to look at is your career, Aquarius. So what is happening in your career for the month of October? We have these two cards flip over. We're going to get three cards. We have the Three of Wands and the Seven of Swords in reverse. Coming out here, the Three of Wands and the Seven of Swords in reverse. So I feel like, you know, you've put in lots of effort and energy, but yet there's a little bit more work to be done here. And the Seven of Swords in reverse, I feel like you're, you know, you're really not thinking of yourself. You don't have that win at all cost type of attitude. You're just trying to, you know, kind of get through the day type of thing. But let's get one more card here on, oh my goodness, that's too many. There's one that went on the floor, however. I might go with that one. It just flipped right out on the floor. Excuse me here. Yeah. Six of Cups. Okay. So I feel like some of you could be reminiscing or, you know, thinking about happy memories of a career maybe that you used to have, or something that you could do, or how things could be. So I feel like you're just kind of really, or someone comes back and maybe makes you an offer for some of you as well. Someone from your past. But let's get some clarifier cards. I'm using this deck from Everyday Tarot, from the Biddy Tarot for the clarifiers. So let's get a clarifier on the Seven of Swords in reverse here. Oh, we have the Ten of Pentacles. So beautiful. Wow. So I think because you're not like this, like you're not a conniving person, you're not like a type of person that's just like, I have to have everything my way or the highway type of thing. It's definitely paying off for you here financially. So this is a huge positive win and something stable coming in your career in October. We have the Four of Pentacles in reverse coming out. It's like, it's kind of like you've opened up, or you need to open up when it comes to your career, Aquarius. Here you may be holding yourself. You were holding yourself too much in, but then you're really working on that, and you're working towards, you know, opening up when it comes to your career and the people that you deal with in your career. Let's get a clarifier on the Six of Cups here. And we have the Two of Cups. So again, I feel like there's like a really good partnership. This is something maybe that, you know, you can look back, and or maybe people have looked back with fond memories of you and how you work together with others here with this Two of Cups. You know, you're a good partner. You're a good person to have on your side, kind of thing. When it comes to career, you get things done, that type of thing. So very, very positive for your career in the month of October, Aquarius. Yes, like something that is very, very stable. And I think it's because, like I said, you don't have that win at all costs attitude. Very open, very giving kind of person here. With the Three of Wands, there's still more work to do around being open and forthcoming. But yeah, there's a lot of teamwork and partnership coming up. So the next section we're going to look at is your home. So we have the Judgment and the Nine of Wands coming out here. So I feel like with the Nine of Wands, you could be, you know, you could be feeling exhausted when you get home. You could be just tired. Like there's so much stuff to do that you feel like giving up. It's just like, oh, there's too much to do. with judgment, I feel like you're kind of judging yourself harshly, maybe about not getting these things completed that you wanted to get done. With the judgment card here, it's just like, it's kind of can be self-judgment too, right? Or you're kind of digging up things like, I should have done this, I should have done that, kind of evaluating things and got you to where you are with your home. But I feel like it's kind of, you're feeling burdened and a little bit exhausted by, or maybe a bit overwhelmed even with the things maybe that you have to do in your home. But then we have the Hierophant coming out here. Some of you could be dealing with a Taurus, but this is you're committed to this situation regardless. You feel that you're stable, secure. You could be asking somebody for advice or getting help when it comes to your home and that type of thing. Hopefully you can see those cards. I might be pushing them too far off. All right, let's just see. Sorry, I'm just going to scooch this camera just this so you can see. Okay. So let's get some clarifiers though on this Judgment card when it comes to your home. Why is the Judgment card here for Aquarius? And we have the Knight of Wands. You're thinking like, should I have moved here? Should I have done this? That's what I'm getting. You're really hashing it over. You're contemplating maybe a different move, some of you. But you're really kind of, judging yourself maybe for the moves or places that you moved. And then the Nine of Wands here, you have the Eight of Cups. I feel like you want to really walk away from that feeling of being burdened. But this is self-judgment, and you've maybe hardened yourself about not getting as much done at home, around the home that you intend to. But you're just going to kind of abandon those ideas and that self-judgment because it's exhausting, really. What about the Hierophant? And you come into this stability when it comes to your home, because nothing's more good than just being at home. And we have the Wheel of Fortune. So things going in your favor here when it comes to your home. So something that's stability that is created, and as we head into winter, it's just that kind of warm, fuzzy feeling of, being safe at home and being stable in your home environment. That is what I'm getting for you for your home, Aquarius. Now, let's move on to finances. What is going on for you in October 2022 for your finances, Aquarius? What is going on with your finances? Let's see. What is going on with your finances? These cards are so interesting. We have the King of Wands coming out. Some of you could be dealing with an Aries. This is like taking control, though. Like, the King of Wands is somebody that takes control. He has ideas. And then we have Strength. So it could be dealing with a Leo. Heavy fire signs here when it comes to finances. Let's get one more card for your finances for Aquarius. One more card for finances for October, please, for Aquarius. Oh, that's a specific card, apparently. Okay, thank you. And we have the Five of Pentacles. So, with the King of Wands, it's like you're taking action. It takes you like a lot of courage here to take action here. You need like a lot of strength. You could be, trying to like using your intelligence, using that kind of thing. But with the Five of Hazards here, it's like, there's fear of lack, right? There's fear of lack, and you're trying to take control of that situation. So you have some fear of being broke or not gainfully employed, that kind of thing when it comes to your finances in the month of October. But you're taking action. You're with this King of Wands here, and someone that takes action and gets things done. Let's have a look see at the clarifiers though. Okay, we have Temperance and the Page of Cups. So you're trying to bring balance to your finances. You could be trying to, I want to say, downsize maybe gifts that you offer people. Maybe you're super generous and you're just trying to balance that generosity to kind of make sure that your finances stay stable here, Aquarius. And what about the Strength card? Why is the Strength card here? So, you can get through this with the Strength card. And we have the Nine of Wands. Yeah, again, with the Nine of Wands. I feel like you're feeling exhausted, a lot of you. Like you're, tired of thinking about money, tired of having to budget. Sometimes you just want to say whatever and just, do whatever too. But then you're, in the background here, you're afraid about not having enough. And then these two cards, the Lovers and the Two Pentacles coming out. I feel like if some of you are, going into a love situation or contemplating that, you're worried about finances? Like, is someone financially going to take advantage of you here? I feel like that's a fear coming out here. And can you maintain that balance where that person looks after their own thing? With this Two of Pentacles here, it's kind of like, will they be able to juggle their own stuff? Are they going to be looking towards you? And I feel like you might have a decision to make here when it comes to that. Like, you could suspect that maybe somebody is interested financially too, and that may kind of turn you away from that. But let's get right into your relationships here for Aquarius in October and see what's going on there. What is going on in relationships here? Yeah, fear of not having enough. Okay, so work through your fears. We go back to this overall, work through your fears and hold your vision, right? So keep to your dreams. Justice and the Seven of Cups in reverse. I feel like you're could be dealing with a Libra. You can meet a Libra for some of you, but I feel like some of you could be dealing with illegal matters too when it comes to relationships. Maybe something needs to be finalized, that kind of thing, or just, but something that's going to be made fair here. I feel with you in a relationship with the Seven of Cups. I feel like you're not really daydreaming. You're not really thinking about any options, or you feel like you don't have any options here in love or relationships for some of you. And then we have the Page of Cups coming up. Look at this guy. That's hilarious. Oh gosh. The Page of Cups, is it focusing? Anyway, you have the Page of Cups coming out here. So there could be someone around you that, does want to make an offer towards you, or maybe there's somebody that you've met that you'd like to make an offer towards, and you're really kind of trying to find the balance of like, is this my only option kind of thing. I feel like, is this all I got? Is this my only option? What should I do with this? But let's get some clarifiers. What about the Seven of Cups? I feel like some of you feel like you don't have options, or you're not being, living in a fantasy land when it comes to that. You have the Queen of Cups because you really want somebody that is going to be your best friend. You could be feeling a little bit emotional. You could be feeling like you're a caring friend, or maybe you want somebody just as a friendship here. What about this Justice card? Okay, we have the World in reverse and the Queen of Swords. I feel like something's not done here. Something comes up that isn't quite finished, and it's something that you thought you cut off or you thought you dealt with, but I feel like it's coming back. It'll go in your favor and everything, but it's just, something you have to deal with here. And what about the Page of Cups? What about the Page of Cups? What is that? Oh, Seven of Wands. Yeah. I feel like, look at you. Seven of Wands, just beating them off here. You got 2 sevens. So that means something to you. I don't know. Maybe sevens are lucky for you in October, Aquarius. But I feel like, yeah, you're kind of like, you're just kind of staving off any, like you're not even noticing if somebody has a little offer, because, yeah, you're just not paying attention to it right now, Aquarius, is what I'm seeing. And I feel like something that's not quite complete has to be dealt with first. And you're kind of really guarded with maybe when this offer comes in. You could have a small offer coming in and you're kind of like, I don't know where to go with this. And then push you into this idea of like, oh, what about my money? And what am I going to do there? And, how's this going to work? And then you just go way too far with it, right? So that's kind of what I'm getting from that. Let's see the outcomes. What's the overall outcomes? We have the World in reverse. I feel like a lot of you are going to be, maybe just sticking close to home here with the World in reverse. If you had travel plans, they might be delayed, that kind of thing. It might be, have to wait a little bit longer to go on vacation with the World coming out in reverse. Let's see what else we got here, though, for you in the overall energies. Okay, we have the Knight of Cups in reverse. Okay, one more. Oh, 2 more. Okay, fine. There's the Lovers coming out. Could be dealing with a Gemini for some of you. And the Nine of Swords. Okay, so the Lovers coming out here. I feel like some of you could be meeting someone, this Page of Cups, and you're really like you need to make a decision. But with the Nine of Swords, it's like worry and being, trapped in your thoughts and sleepless nights and that kind of thing. And the Knight of Cups, it's like you don't really want to go anywhere or, offer any romance, or you kind of rejecting any like romantic gestures. I feel like a lot of you just want to kind of stay home and be a homebody type thing for the month of October, because you just don't want to put yourself out there right now, Aquarius. How about we get a clarifier though on the World in reverse? Yeah. We have the Hermit and the Five of Swords. Okay, so I feel like, yeah, this is you. Could be dealing with a Virgo for some of you, but this is you just kind of going in and being on your own. With the Five of Swords, it's kind of like, you know, you got to focus on yourself right now. You know, sometimes we just have to go in and do some inner reflection and focus on ourselves. We can't always be looking out towards the outside. So this Knight of Cups in reverse, it's kind of like, yeah, you're not really feeling any romantic gestures. They do come forward. You're kind of like not seeing it or not not having it, or it's just not something that you're interested in right now. That's too many. Too many. Okay, this Knight of Cups in reverse. Why is this? Oh, sorry, the King of Cups in reverse. Sorry. You could be dealing with a water sign too. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Why did I think that was a Knight? We have the Ace of Swords. Yeah, I feel like the King of Cups in reverse is somebody that, you know, is kind of overly emotional, and they just come and maybe speak their truth and come and communicate with you. Here with this water sign, they have a lot to communicate to you. They're kind of, you know, wearing their heart on their sleeve a little bit, because the King of Cups usually keeps them to themselves, or emotions to themselves, but it's in reverse here. So I feel like they really want to tell you something, and it's got you worried. It's got you concerned with this Nine of Swords here. And we got the King of Swords in reverse. Okay, so I do feel like for some of you, this could be, you know, this situation that's not dealt with that comes and rattles everything up. It's just kind of rattles your cage. Could be a little comment they make, that type of thing that just kind of upsets you. It has you in your head. And again, you know, we have the Six of Swords on the bottom. I just looked at that, so it's moving away from that. But let's just see why the Lovers is here for you. Okay, Six of Cups in reverse. So we have the Six of Cups in reverse here when it comes to the Lovers. It's just like you don't want anything from the past. You don't want to have anything resurface from the past. If this is something, you know, coming up from your past, you really aren't interested in it here. You want to cut that off. But it does have you a little bit trapped in your thoughts here, Aquarius, is what I'm getting. Very interesting reading so far. So I just want to get into your... the new moon. I'm just going to read this one. Work through your fears. Hold your vision is pretty straightforward. Just, you know, keep going forward. But work through your fears. The new moon in Scorpio. I'll just read this from the book. New moon in Scorpio. Sorry. Okay, so the new moon in Scorpio. Work through your fears here, Aquarius, during the month of October. This card suggests a rebirth. Think of your situation as the phoenix that's rising from the ashes, as a birth, death, rebirth paradigm. That's what Scorpio energy is all about. Whatever you've been through, there's a new start ahead. It might be a little dark. It almost certainly won't be rainbows and unicorns, but it'll be deep and transforming. This card also suggests that if you know you're magical, then this is the time to work your magic. It can also herald the start of a sexier time if you've been experiencing something of a drought. And emotional intimacy is also on the menu. Scorpio is a sign that likes to go deep into body, mind, and spirit. So when this card comes up, there's nothing superficial about what's coming your way. So that's interesting. So time to let go of a grudge you're holding. Maybe it's time to move on from jealousy. Time to stop being obsessive. And could it be that you're being paranoid here, Aquarius, and make an investment? Those are some of the additional meanings for this card. I do want to get a card of advice for you and just a little cute message from the Divine Doors deck. So I'm going to get this from our, just a card of advice for the universe has your back, Aquarius, and then a message from Divine Doors as well. So when I accept the love of the universe as my primary teacher, I will always be guided back to the light. So when I accept the love, it's interesting. So this is kind of, I know, maybe you do need to accept the love or an offer that is coming in for you in October and just see how it goes. It doesn't have to go, you know, you don't have to be paranoid about it, but maybe just accept what's on offer for you here in October. All right, we'll just get a card here from the Divine Doors, a cute little message for you. I'll show you the door and then we'll read the message and close your reading. Is that pretty? Yeah, let's go through the... So forgive and forget, it says. A ritual cleansing of pain and lies. Arise and awaken. See a new sunrise. So forgive and forget, Aquarius. That those are the messages I have for you for October. Again, I want to thank you so much for joining me. And if you do like these readings, please like, share, and subscribe, as well as let me know if it rings true in the comment section below. And I'll see you in the beginning of November.